Hello, everyone. I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Dark Souls 2, Sky of the First Sin. Yep. Here in New Game Plus. Yep. Last we left off, we did Black Gulch. Yep. Start off at the bonfire there, whipped our way through. Yeah, used our broken old whip I have in my inventory just to destroy all those poison statues. Yeah, because as long as you don't die or warp out, those statues will not fix themselves. So it's more of a convenience sake, so I don't have to worry about them poisoning us or breaking our poise. So, yeah, that's basically what I did. Ran through the area, whipping stuff. Noticed some changes. It's mainly additional enemies. The little poison statue turtle guy at the beginning. They also added a few more tar monsters. I think at least one in the first half and like another two in the back half. So, yep. We dropped down to talk to Lucatiel, defeated all the monsters, grabbed all the items, dealt with Wild Child Victor. Yep. I think we opened up the. Oh no. We'd also dropped down to take care of the two giants in the little cave down below. Yep. Used toxic and arrows basically to kill them. To get the Forgotten Key as well as another Soul of a Giant, which anything more than 5 has no real bearing on Vendrick's defense. So once you have more than 5, you can just start using them if you want. So I think they only give like 10,000 souls. So yep. Looted the items in the chest. I think it was a petrified dragon bones, ring of giants +1. I think. The silver talisman's in the elevator up. Unpetrified the statue to get to the bonfire. Took care of the other wild child invader. I think it's a wild child Gully. I think it's his name. And then we took on the Rotten. Yep, not too bad. He is very, very resistant to toxic at least, and probably poison as well. So if you're gonna go that route, just prepare to use up a lot of casts. And yeah, other than that, pretty straightforward. Little errors on my part, thinking I was out of range of something or dodging a bit too soon for another thing. So all in all, it wasn't too bad. Took him down, got his soul as well as the old dead one's soul. Yeah, New Game Plus and Beyond, he drops the old dead one's soul. Yeah, it's basically Nito's soul from Dark Souls 1. Yep, and yeah, you can get a hex out of it. I think it's called numbness. So we checked with Straight. And the other thing you can get out of the old dead one's soul is the Crypt Greatsword, I believe is what it's called. Yeah, it's the one that Agdane was using when we summoned him for our fight against Valstots. So yeah, so I'll probably get that instead of the numbness. I don't know, but grab the spices from the chest, hit the Parma bonfire, went to the other forgotten doors, the one in the gutter for the Havel set, and the one in the pit for I think a Soul Vortex, Spellvine, or Witch Tree Staff and Bellvine, as well as another copy of Great or Lightning Spear, which is really, really wanted. Yeah, so now I have 4 of those, which is nice. Yeah, the only ways you can get Great Lightning Spears is from that chest in the Forgotten Door in the pit, and Straight sells one after, I think, Looking Glass Night. I think he sells one. So, yeah, those are the only copies we can get. Although that's not true because I have 4. There's a third way to get one. I don't quite remember, but oh well. There's probably another pickup somewhere. It's probably like in the Undead Crypt or something, but yeah. Anyway, I digress. And that was it. Yeah, I think that's all we did. Black Gulch, the Rotten, the Forgotten Key. We met Dark Rat Diver Grendel, Havel set, and Great Lightning Spear. Yep. All in a day's work. And between episodes, I went back into Iron Keep. Took on some more of the enemies there Yeah, because they give a lot of souls, and they're pretty easy to kill. So I just went in there and just killed them so I can just get at least one more level, which I did. And while I was doing that, the Forlorn invaded, so he can still invade even if the bosses are dead. So just be careful with that. Took care of him, and yeah. And then the souls I got, I leveled up once to get my intelligence to 35. So now we can hit 40 intelligence with the ring. So now I'm pretty good, Yeah. Yep. And that was it. That's all I did 2 episodes. Soul farmed a bit, leveled up once, took care of the Forlorn. Yep. And today we're going into the Shaded Woods. Yep, Shaded Woods. Yeah, we'll unpetrify Rosebeth here, take care of the trap on either side, get to the crossroads, probably head towards the Shrine of Winter, because I believe we can pick up the Dragon Slayer axe on the way there. I won't actually interact with the Shrine of Winter, not yet. I mean, I could if I wanted, but I'm not going to do it just yet. Then we'll go... I don't think there's anything new on the way to... Maybe we can make our way to Aldia's Keep. Can't get past the door, though, the King's Gate. So we'll probably just get up to there. Probably leave the Sea Knight alone. And then we'll go through Shaded Woods proper, the foggy area with the invisible enemies. Yep. And then we'll get to the ruins in front of Scorpius Nashka. Yeah. We'll probably stop there, depending on how long it takes, but... Yep. Yeah, so that's the plan. Yep, that's the plan. Start with Shaded Woods. And our equipment for today, again, at least starting off, I have my Warped Sword +5. I'm starting to like these curved swords. Yeah. Yeah, this Warped Sword is very good for our dex focused. Although at this point it's more quality at this point, so... But... Yep. So I have my Warped Sword, might change this out, we'll see. I have bow, don't know if how useful it's going to be, but we'll have it. Shields, I have my Sunset Staff because I will be focusing on some hexes. Now that I have, with the Ring of Knowledge here, we'll have 40 intelligence that allows us to use some new spells and hexes that I couldn't before, so trying to get some use out of them. So I have my Sunset Staff, Corinthi Ring, Stone Ring, Ring of Knowledge for the 40 int, Clear Bluestone for faster casts. Even the Sunset Staff in this allows it for decent cast speeds. Not the fastest, but still pretty good. And I have, I'm not quite sure what to get of my get up, but Thief Mask, Xanthus Overcoat, Archdrake Gloves, and Rogue Leggings. Yep, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, that yellow really does stand out. Flask, gems. I have Green Blossom here. I might change for something else. Also did go and buy some more iron arrows from McDuff. Yep. Here are my stats. Again, I put 1 point into intelligence, and then we have the Ring of Knowledge for that 40 int. Yep. Almost 20 million souls accumulated there. Yep. I have 2 copies of Dark Orb Affinity, which is we can now actually use, since now that we have 40 intelligence, we can actually use this. It takes up 3 spell slots, so yeah, hopefully it's strong, but I doubt it. And Dark Weapon, yep, for our sword here. Yeah, Affinity is similar to Homing Soul Mass. You cast it, you get floating orbs above your head. The more intelligence you have, the more orbs you get. I think at our current intelligence level, we only get 3. So, get all 5 Affinity orbs, you need like 60 intelligence, which is, yeah, I'll have to respec to get that anytime soon. So, yep, yeah. All right, I think I rambled on long enough. Let's get this show on the road. Just want to make sure I talk to you real quick.
See that statue? Ah, hey. See that? Ah, hey.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. All right. Best way to deal with this trap on this end of the door without actually opening it is to use the firebomb over here. My ears, because then it activates everybody because they're going to come and investigate. Oh. Almost a 2-shot. That's actually pretty good. Alright, let me just there we go. Yep. Yep. Blowing up these barrels will activate everybody, so when you pull the lever, you don't have to worry about anybody else coming down. So that's a good way of dealing with that little ambush. Because then you can, exit this area without the door coming down, so you can have at least a little breathing room to kite some of them if you have to. Some Lloyd's talismans. Yep. So that's how I deal with this little trap. Because otherwise, if you don't blow up the barrels, you pull the lever, that door over there closes, everyone else activates, and you're just kind of trapped with all these guys in this room, and it's, ugh. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can probably... Well, I just killed him through the door. I was not expecting it, honestly. Yeah, because this basilisk is actually pretty close to the door, so if you can jump attack through the door or dark orb through the door, because your projectile comes off the staff. So you can get your staff through the door, you can get through the hitbox. So I was not expecting to kill it through the door. Otherwise, I'm going to say use like a dark fog or poison mist at the door. You could probably poison it on the other side, but... Huh. Alright. Alright, Rosabeth, out of the way. Cough, cough, hack, hack.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been petrified. Hard to speak. Give me a moment, please.
I don't know why I listen to the dialogue. I just skip it because I already heard it before.
I'm fine. No. Thank you.
Blah, blah, blah. And Rosabeth, thank you. You're a traveler. Thank you. Gives us the prison stone.
But do you have... I'll take anything at all. Just...
Alright. So we can give her equipment, which we will. Just give her the Pyromancer set. She says she's a Pyromancer, so give her the standard Pyromancer stuff. Yep. Again, anything you give her, you will not be able to get back, so just be careful with that. Don't need any of this stuff. Although I might take some of these. Yeah, I'll take that anyway. Alright.
I have my... His name is... I was... When... But...
Blah, blah, blah.
What? Oh, it's hard. I have... His name... When he... But...
Okay.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy for this gift. After I change into this, I'm heading for Majula. I'm not... But perhaps...
He's there, don't worry.
I hope... Be safe.
Alright. So Carillion's already there, so you will find her. Find him, I mean. Alright. Since you unpetrified her, let's talk to Benhart, just get him to go.
No, names. Out.
Name's Benhart, it will help us in our debt, blah blah blah. can do this. You see the door closes. At this point, everybody else would jump out, but we already took care of it. And since we killed the basilisk through the door, we don't have to deal with them anymore. So, completely disarmed the trap. Our bonfire for reward. We don't really need, but well, we do need the bonfire. It's not much of a reward anyway. Chest, not a mimic. Charge, we don't need. Our flask is already at maxed. There we go. Yeah, I like this warp sword. It attacks really fast, so it's always nice. Let the Gurm come to us. There's affinity. Oh, it triggered. Alright. Oh, got its helm. Soul and effigy, always nice. Getting effigies is always nice, even though I have like a... Even though my item box is full of them. Oh, thanks for the gem. Excuse me. Have you seen a sword? Oh, thank you. No, he did not see a sword. Alright. Yeah, those, I call them goblins, but they can drop various weapons, which is odd. Yeah, they use their fists or a bone staff thing, but they can drop you like long swords, broadswords, bastard swords, I think, scimitar, stuff like that. Ugh. Alright. So let us trek through the shaded woods. Alright, what dastardly plan does FromSoft have here? Fading soul. Oh. Yep. The soul was from the corpse. The cestus was from the goblin guy. Yeah, they drop odd weapons. Alright. I was fully expecting that to hit me. Ow, like that. Was that it? Okay, I was gonna say, was that like a... Dropped an S stock, and another one dropped an S stock. Yeah, these... Ow. They dropped some odd, seemingly random weapons, which is weird. But, I'm not gonna complain. Ooh, Lockstone. Better than buying him from Leningrass or something like that. Oh. I forgot about this. Thank you. Soul? I thought I heard something. Alright. Soul and effigy, nice. Is it carrying pine cones? Or is that a basket? Hold on. Oh, didn't want to do that. What is that? I don't know, it's the first time I'm looking at it. something, huh? I don't know. Looks like I was carrying a pine cone, but who knows? All right. Here's the bonfire. Here's the actual full statue. Okay. It is carrying... I don't know. Guessing either like flour or gourd. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so let us head to... we'll go left to right, because the right is the way to the shaded woods. So we'll go this way. Yes, we have some falconers. Hopefully it's just falconers. Ow. Yeah, I knew that guy was an arrow guy. Boom. 2-shot. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. Alright. Alright. Any red phantoms? There probably are, but... Falconer helmets. Oh yeah, he's blocking. May not look it, but he was blocking. Ow. Yeah. That was a running R2, if you believe it or not. I mean, not R2, an R1. Soul Effigy and 2 Twinkling Titanites. Nice. I do need Twinkling Titanites to upgrade the Black Knight Halberd, because I do want to use it again. I had some fun with it before. Yes. I don't think this will actually track onto this guy, because you can't target lock him. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. Oh! Ah, there was a red phantom. It's just a bit further down. Alright, so I don't think this is gonna hit... Yeah. Yeah, we don't have enough poise to... Alright. Alright, that's fine. Because I think... Flexile Sentry... Oh no, okay. I'm thinking of something else. There used to be a Flexile Sentry here in Dark Souls 2 when it first released. They moved him to the Lost Bastille, Sinner's Rise. It's Dragon Slayer Axe and Falcon Shield. There's my axe, so now I can power stance those when I get to it. Although I don't know if it needs Twinkling Titanite or regular Titanite to do. Alright, so here's the Shrine of Winter. We do have enough souls to open it up. I'm not going to do that. So let us... yeah, we just run back. Yeah, I don't feel like warping back and then going up the stairs and do all that stuff. I was trying to see what that was. I think it's just like an aqueduct, I believe, that's above us. Alright, so through here. should be some kobolds. These guys are aggressive if you get close enough. And I think they're programmed to run away. Ooh. Tanky fellow. Oh. I was stuck in the animation longer than I thought. Let's not get grabbed. And just R1 spam for the win. Alright. I believe that's a witch tree. It's right here somewhere. I think this is a witch tree. Yeah. Yeah, at least I think it's a witch tree. It's white. So that's the only thing that's really stands out that it's a witch tree is that its color. It's a white like. Alright. Mr. CN Knights. I'll let you live. You can live for now. We'll come back once we get the King's Ring. We'll come back and we'll deal with you. All right. So this is the not so fun parts. To be honest, it's probably not the best setup for this little area, but we're gonna make it work. Yeah, because affinity doesn't work on these guys. Dark orb is difficult to aim in this area. Our only bet's to use dark weapon and the warp sword's attack speed just to deal with these hunter guys. Yeah, just let him come to us. If he'll path over here, which I don't think he is. You gonna come? Oh, stamina. There we go. All right. Yeah, it is gonna be. Oh, there's another one. Hitting the tree causes him to aggro to the tree. Come on, I can still see you. These guys have interesting AI, that's for sure. Like, they don't come directly at you. Yeah, see, he wants to back off. There we go. It's like they're, What's there's a word, I just don't quite, he's leashed, tethered to his little spot in the forest. I think it's probably a good word. Yeah, unless you get into the forest, they're not going to come out very easily. Alright, so this is going to be... let me put on... Let's put that one on. Although, that might help. If we can get a few hits in, poison them, that will definitely go a long way. Alright. I might put on the Jester Robe just so we don't get backstabbed. Actually, let me... no, I'll put on the Jester Robe. because I know you can't get backstabbed with the Jester robe on, so I'm just gonna put it on. There we go. I know, look a little kind of goofy, but if we don't get backstabbed, that's all the better. All right. So we're gonna take this nice and slow. All right. You can barely see them. There'll be like little whites. Well, at a distance they'll be white, but all right. Gow's Ring of Protection, 2 talismans. Nice. Just gonna hug the rights. Yep, there's one right there. I see you. I see you and your crossbow. Oh. Come on. Oh. Can't quite turn around like you could in There we go. Yeah, you don't quite have the same control over your attack directions as you do in later FromSoft games, so once you commit to attack direction, you're kind of stuck. Yep, there he is, okay. You can just kind of barely notice him. Stop rolling. Yeah, that's fine. Jeez. Ah. I know. This place is just, ugh. Alright. Part of me wants to use my Drake Keeper's sword. Or my claymore, really. Alright. Oh, I saw him. There. He's right over there. I saw him. Yep. He's right there. We'll keep going. Ah, out of stamina. That's fine, we'll trade. He is right there. You gonna come? Stamina again. Ooh, alright. No. There's another one. Yeah, I didn't quite think this through. I needed a, Alright. Oh, there's another one. Alright. That is fine. Yeah, they have such weird AI. I know. You have a dagger, so... Why did you do that? Why wanted you to do that? Okay, so that's not enough to poison him. Gotcha. Alright. I need to not spam my attacks. I just need to swing once. If he rolls, I need to redirection towards him and then swing again. Yeah, so I need to control my swings. Alright. Not a mimic. I think it should be the sun ring. Yeah, old sun ring. Yep. It's the one that explodes when you get hit after a certain number of times. Yeah. Oh, we can actually use the Ring of Thorns if we want. Get a chance to do retaliation damage. Yeah, we'll do that. Because we're not really casting spells. Ooh. Sword's durability is getting low. That is an item. Yeah, that's an item. Alright, so here's the cliff wall. Don't go up immediately because there's a guy right there. It takes more than 4 hits to poison him, so he's going to go straight damage. Alright. I see you. You see me. Good. There we go. That's what we wanted to see, so... There's another guy right there. Did you just spawn in, or you were just there? Oh. I'm trying to, like, target lock him, but no, that's not going to work. Gotcha. Nice. Okay, there's an item. I think there's someone over here. There's a chest. Yep, there's a guy right there. We're gonna go back to the cliff. Actually, no. Anybody else? No. Alright. No one else. Alright, let's go back to the cliff. Up here. Not a mimic. There's our Calanthe ring. Again, we don't really need it. Alright. Continue following the cliff. Just get the edges done first, and then we'll zigzag through the middle to get the other items and chests. This is... I think this is the way out. Okay, yeah, that's the way out. Alright. I want to keep going until we find Vangarl. I hear him. There he is. Straight ahead. Why did you do that? didn't want the card break counter. I wanted an R1. Alright. There's a soul. Free money is free. There's another guy right there. Oh. No. There we go. The sooner we clear out this area, the better. Anybody else? Nope. Alright. Let's head up. Soul and effigy. Alright. Don't forget the item behind the wall. Fire seed. Then we can talk to Mr. Vangarl.
Leave me be.
Never.
I like it
I like it quite too.
business. You make it long ago. I remember it. I came to. I don't know. Now I've grown. I know not. You may be, but I see my body. I learn you, and if I can,
Right.
I cannot. I was and for but I was born when if I've been all heaven. What if
Blah blah
I'm
blah.
great? But yeah,
Get his helmet.
I cannot. I was
Alright,
born in.
sorry.
What if all heaven? What if?
Alright. So we can buy that stuff. Destructive arrows. Finally buy gold pine resin. Magic barrier. Nope. Alright. If anything, probably another claymore, but I don't really plan on it. But just having gold pine resin, coming back to buy these two, definitely nice.
Farewell.
Alright. Back into the woods. So now we need to zigzag through, get all the other items, which means we're going to have to possibly deal with some more phantoms. Alright, so we're just going to take it slow. Take it slow. Soul and gem. Nice. Alright, so this is the way in. Right here. Yep, that's the way in. There is a path. It does kind of fade in and out as you go through, but there is a path. I'm just going to stop every now and then just to check our surroundings. Yep, that's a cursed jar. I heard it. Here's the cliff edge. Sun rings up there. Alright, I think we got most of the enemies. And this is where the, yep, there's this old sun ring. Yep, here's the chest. Not a mimic. There's a clear bluestone ring +1. Oh, there's a guy right there. Oi, over here. I see you. Ah, I was hoping I would get it. Oh, that was a bit further. Come on. Where are you going? Where are you going? There we go. Yep, there's a cursed jar in here, which is... amber herbs. Cool. I think it's 3 amber herbs. Yep. There's the chest with the clear bluestone ring. I think that's everything, really. Yeah, this area's not that big. Alright. Alright. Yep, that's it. Well, I believe that's everything, really. Alright. Come up here, hit the bonfire. What's our time? I think we can go on. I'm trying to think. There isn't really that much left, but it is kind of dense. Yeah, you know, we'll keep going. We'll go until we kill Nashka. Yeah. Well, that means we'll get Ornifex, take care of Angarl's body, which probably will kill us twice, maybe more. Tarkus, don't really need Tarkus, really. Yeah, the biggie is just getting Ornifex and taking care of Angarl's body. All right, let's do this. Let's keep going. Might put on the Witch's Veil, actually, now that I think about it. Radiant Life Gem. Sea and Night should be over that way. Not so tough now that I can actually see you. Yes, use iron arrows to break those pots. Alright. Not a mimic. Should be like magic arrows, I believe. Magic bolts. 30 of them. I think there was only 15, if I remember right. Yes, the curse jar above. Oop, didn't mean to do that. We'll probably get invaded by the Forlorn. I wouldn't be surprised. Yep. Ah, I keep doing that. I didn't mean to do that. All right. We'll leave this guy alone. This chest contains the repair sorcery and I think something else, but and it's nice to get, but don't really need it. Alright, let's go this way. Get his attention. Yes, these guys are very magic resistant. Oh. Whoops. And they also are very, very poisey. Yeah, they have a lot of poise, so you're not gonna break their poise anytime soon. Lockstone soul. You're already unpetrified? That golden guy has a chance of dropping a unique headpiece and chest piece for lion warriors. And I don't think he respawns, so to be perfectly honest, I'm probably just going to leave him be, and I will probably save scum in order to get at least his chest piece or his little helmet. So yeah, I'm gonna leave him be. We're not gonna aggro him at all. We're just gonna leave this area, not mess with him. Because I will save scum to at least get the chest piece. I want the chest piece, yeah. So, and I have no qualms about, you know, save scums and all that stuff. If it means I can get stuff, I will do it. Drop the trap. Up across. You. Not a mimic. A chunk and a petrified dragon bone. We'll take it. We shall take it. Alright. I need to actually get the Fang key before I go any further. So we're going to hop across. Soul and fire bombs. Take care of this guy. He has the Fang key, which is what we need. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Alright. I'll go to Ornifex. And then we'll make our way to Tarkus, and then we'll go from there. Yeah. There we go. I hate how we can't really turn. I hate not having control over my attacks. My attack direction, anyway. Why are you guys coming out? Okay, I'm not going to complain, but... Oh, hello. Don't remember you being here. Oh, just out of range. Yoink. Alright. Alright, buddy. Drangelic. Thank you. Can I firebomb you guys? No. Let me just arrow you, yeah. There we go. I know, it's another curse jar. Alright. We'll unpetrify you, because we should still get a fragrant branch from the chest beyond him. Yeah, he's completely immune until he gets fully stood up. Yeah. There we go. Get a skirt, sure, why not? What I want is the chest piece of the other guy. Not a mimic. Should get the spellcaster set and a fragrant branch. Yep. Mage's set and the fragrant branch of yore. Nice. Alright. There's the butterfly. Let's go up here for the, I think a soul item's up here. Creighton's dead, so we don't have to deal with that. Yeah. Soul and skeptic spice. Drop it down. Gimme, gimme. Radiant gem, nice. And here's the drop down to Grendel. There we go. Not a mimic. I think it's a hex. Homing soul mass. Nope. Spell. Alright, Grendel. Blah blah blah. We meet again. Maybe we meet again somewhere else. Cool. Alright. With the corrosive acid. It's a one shot. Still at least one. Three Twinkling Titanites. I think that was only one in New Game. Now it's three. That's, we like it. We like that. The Fang Key. Another branch of yore. Nice.
Thank you. I owe you. If it would not trouble you, could you visit my abode just down the way?
Just down the way. Yep. All right.
Thank you.
Alright, so we freed artifacts. Now we can get boss weapons at our place in Seldora. Alright. Oh. Well, that's the jump back from over there. Yep. Alright, so let us... Hop across. Get the butterfly. Another radiant life gem. Nice. Okay, that was an oddish sound effects. Mr. Cien Knight. I need the loot. Get up. Oh, I thought you were dead. Soul herb. This should be sublime bone dust. Again, we don't need it, but just gonna collect it anyway. Thank you. Alright, so the question is, do we want to take on Vengarl's body right now? It is going to hurt a lot. It has a lot of health. It does a lot of damage. I might need to rethink my equipment for him. I mean, how many branches? I got 4. I think we should be good. I'm going to change out my equipment, yeah, because Thengarl is, his body is very, very strong, and it can and will kill us very, very quickly. I think he can be poisoned, so I'm going to put that on. I'm going to put on some heavy physical defense, which is this. Cutting it close on the equip load. Yeah. We're going to need all that defense, trust me. Yeah, we'll put the rat ring on. We're going to try and poison him because poison is our friend. Alright. Yes, we are behind him, so hopefully we can sneak up on him. You don't see me. You don't see me. Yeah, he has a lot of health. It's like about... Alright. And poison should do it. There we go. Huh. Thengarl's body. That was a lot less painless than I thought. What's the rest of his armor? A torch. And that way it should lead, yep, this should lead us to Man Scorpion Tark. I have no need to unpetrify that statue. Alright, so if we go down to Thengarl and talk to him, it's actually right down here. I think it's safe to drop from this spot. Hold on. I think you can just drop down from here. I just want to make sure. Yes, it is safe to drop from this spot. Okay, yeah, we'll just drop down. Let me put the rat ring on, the cat ring on. There we go. Thengarl took care of your body.
Back again? Well. It was you who
Vanquished my body.
It is my body, you see. I do not mourn for it. If you wish for help.
There we go.
I'm... But... What? Farewell.
Alright. There we go. So now we can summon Thengarl if we need to, which we might for at least the Throne Watcher Defender, maybe. Maybe. Maybe, we'll see. Alright, so let us readjust our equipment again. Thengarl was a lot less painless than I was anticipating. Yeah, I was expecting him to be very painful, but luckily he was not. Alright. Stick with our warped sword. Nah, let's switch it out. Well. And his respawn, so let's just rest. Let's just rest. Alright. Let's go to Tark. Talk to Tark. take care of him because he will follow us across the bridge. So. Thank you. I'll save my dark weapon. There we go. All the pots should have respawned. Lovely. Yep. Oh no, it's down below. Yeah, we're just cursed. I don't want to look like beef jerky. Let me just put on the witch's veil. Alright. Thank you. Brave warrior and lockstone. There's man scorpion Tark. There should be a... There he is. God damn it. Getting ricocheted off the wall definitely sucked. Oh well. Oh well, we could come back for him later. He's not that far from a bonfire. Chest, not a mimic. Dark scythe. That is a scythe infused with dark. Yep. Or a bardiche infused with a scythe. Alright. Hop it down. Talk to Tark. Got put on the ring of whispers to talk to him.
Human, are we?
Very much.
This is no place for you. Be gone. Are you not afraid of me?
Nope.
Humans rarely come here. Those who do turn back when they see me, or make an attempt on my life. But you...
Yes, we are different.
But he event? It was a...
Yep.
Oh, master. Event? In the... What it... Nobody. Or where? The only... I once. She be... Event? And we... I will be... The part... My name... The part... My name...
Name is Tark. Remember it a long way. Blah, blah, blah. Talked about how his master became possessed by something. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Sad story. Sad story. All right. Alright, so let's get out of here. Alright. Alright, Scorpion Nashka. We are coming for you. Alright, so let us go to Nashka. We'll deal with the enemies along the way. Come on. I'm not going to go over there. I know your game. Bam. Alright. Kind of figuring out their little attack pattern is really nice. They like to roll when you first encounter them. Yeah. I think they're called Forest Guardians. I think they're what they're called. Yeah. Very interesting AI. We have Bradley of the Old Guard. No thanks. Alright. And And this should be Man Scorpion Tark. Yep. No thanks also. We will take on Nachka on our own. Yep. Or at least try to. Yeah. Alright. Excuse me. So this is not going to do anything. More damage is always good. Use another repair powder. I don't care. Yeah, she's pretty magic resistant. I'm not too sure about dark. I know she's weak to fire, so we might stick with like a fire resin, but we'll start with dark. I wonder if we can just, parry her spells. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to try parrying her spells. I want to see if that works. Alright. Are we good? I think we're good. Alright. Alright, Scorpionus Nashtga. Alright. I don't think Dark's very good against you, but we're going to see and find out. I'm pretty sure Fire works well against her, but... Let's do this. Haha. Aha. Aha. That was Dark Lord. Not bad. Alright, we actually want to get her over here. Come, Miss Nashka. We want you to knock down this little wall. No, we need like a tail attack. Yes, you can actually break her tails if you want. Alright, we just need to be careful with this. Top off. I needed to break this little, I needed to break this thing over here. That'll work. Come over here. Over here. Over here. Not quite sure what the timing is on this little attack, so... Yeah. At least she broke it for us. That's what we wanted. Let's top off. No, I want your tails, because I want to... There we go. Yeah, you can break her tails. Yeah, this one's... Oop. Yeah, that little attack's always, I find difficult. But... Come on. No, I don't want this one. We're gonna get hit. There we go. Ow. I've got you up. Pulls her tails up. Oh. I forgot to dodge. There is a way to actually get up on her, actually, which is pretty neat. Yep, you can break her tails, but it doesn't do anything, really. Ow. At this point, I'm just playing around with her. Ah, great. just sprints. If you're far enough away, strafing's all you really need, but if you're close up, you gotta sprint. Ow. Alright. Need to stop playing around. No. Just coming in for the attack. Come on. Yeah, I think I almost ran out of stamina. Ow. Ah. The recovery time is just a lot. You have been... I know, I wasted all this time just to do that. I wasted all that time just to do that. I know, it's silly and stupid, but we did it. Alright. Nashka's Soul and the Southern Ritual Band +2. Scorpionus Nashka. The hard way. I know, I wasted so much time getting the tail breaks that I want to show you that you could do it, but and in doing so, we made the fight a lot longer, a lot harder than it really needed to be, but yeah. Nashka, yep. New Game Plus and Beyond, she drops the Southern Ritual Band +2, which I think gives us 2 affinity slots, if I remember right. Yeah. This one gives 1, this one gives 2, this one gives 3. Okay, 3 slots, not 2. Okay. Very good ring for some pretty intense spells. Yep. And this is just a flame butterfly. Yeah, that's all it is. So getting her to break the thing was kind of pointless, but all right. Before we go there, let me go back to Tarkus. Yeah, we'll go back to Tarkus, talk to him, and I'll see you in a quick bit. Alright, Tarkus. Put my ring on. You okay?
You've defeated my better half. This is my thanks.
And he gives us a branch of yore. Nice.
I have no... but still.
Alright. Yep. Definitely worth coming back and talking to him just to get the branch of yore. Yes, I think now we have, what, 5? 4. Okay, still have 4. Alright. Alright. Yep. Yep, and you don't need to summon him to get the branch of yore. You just have to defeat Nashka. Yep. Yeah, at least talk to him first, then defeat Nashka, go back to him, and he'll give you the branch. Yeah, so you don't have to summon him, which is nice. Hello? That was a lion's roar. Yeah. Oh, I still have the ring on. Okay. If I take the ring off. Yep. all you hear is the laughter of the cursed jars. Okay. Yeah. And the Ring of Whispers just allows you to hear enemies. They make an audible grunting sound like that. So. Alright. So let us press onward. Again, probably not the smartest setup for this area, but it worked. Alright. This should lead us down to the Doors of Pharos, which will then lead us to Seldora. Doors of Pharos. All right. Oh, thought you were going to do your tusk, not your halberd stab. All right. That's all right. There we go. 10 prism stones. And there we go. Take a quick rest. All right. And try to think real quick. Yeah. And then with that, I'll call an episode. Yeah, it's a good place to stop. Yep, we did Shaded Woods. Shaded Woods, yep. Started off where we triggered the ambush in, I forget her name. Rosetta? Yeah, Rosabeth. Yes, Rosabeth. Yeah. Triggered the trap in that Rosabeth's little room. And dealt with that. Unpetrified Rosabeth. Gave her clothes. Talked to her. Disabled the ambush on the other side as well by hitting the basilisk through the wall. Was not expecting that, but made it happen. Yep. Opened the gates, hit the bonfire, cleared out the room, cleared out the path to the little fork in the road. Yep. And then we went to the left side first, which was the way to Shrine of Winter. Yeah, the bunch of falconers along the way, a little forest guardian, which are the invisible guys, as well as a red phantom. Yep, a red phantom goblin enemy. Yep, in addition to the regular goblin guys. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that. Yep. Looted some upgrade materials, some souls, as well as another Dragon Slayer axe. Yep. So now I have 2 of them. Yep. Dragon Slayer Crescent Axe. I do have the stats to power stand some, so I probably will do that in one of these episodes. Yep. Probably not the next one. Maybe with Seldora, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So, grab the axe, made it way to the Shrine of Winter. Didn't cross it just yet. Back to the crossroads. Took the middle path towards Aldia's Keep. Took care of the ogre, the kobolds. Grabbed the red tearstone ring. Back to the crossroads, and then we pressed forward through the foggy, shaded woods. Yep. Where we took our time. Yep, we took our time. You can see the forest guardians, but they're difficult to see. I mean, you have to be pretty close or use high contrast. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what the best way is, but yeah, you can barely see their outline, and you just kind of have to play the waiting game. You have to be cautious. Running through that area is probably death. Yeah, unless you have like a stealth, like Hush or something on. But so we took it nice and slow, dealing with any forest guardian that came our way. Yep. Looted the area, the old sun ring, clear bluestone ring +1, soul items, something else. The Coranthi ring +1. Met Vengarl's head. Grabbed another fire seed. Yep. And just I think that's it through the shaded woods. Yeah. Quite a few enemies. Not that big of an area, but definitely crisscrosses pretty well. Yep. We made our way out to the aqueduct-ish area. Yeah, the ruins in front of Nashka's arena. More forest guardians, a chest with the upgrade materials. Took care of some more forest guardians. Left the golden lion alone, because he does have unique drops, and I will save Scum to get his drops. Looking to at least get the chest piece. The headpiece is nice to have, but I'd rather have the chest piece for sure. So I probably will do that between episodes. Just try to get that little chest piece. More forest guardians. Unpetrified the one lion warrior to get the Fang key. Freed Ornifex. Took care of Vengarl's body. Did we do that first? I'm trying to think what order I did. I think I did Vengarl's body first, which turned out to be not as bad as I was expecting. Yeah, we got lucky with that. The rat ring and our manslayer, and yeah, we poisoned it pretty quickly. Got 2 backstabs on it. It was dead. So, look, we got lucky there. The Cien Knight, the moth butterflies in the area. Then we talked to Tarkus. Then we went and took on Scorpionus Nashka. Yep. Made the fight a lot harder than it needed to be. But I just wanted to show you could cut off her tails, and the little item in her arena is just a flame butterfly. Even in New Game Plus, it's just a flame butterfly. So not worth getting, because you can eventually buy unlimited amounts from Ornifex. So, and yeah. Then we went back to Tarkus, talked to him. He gave us the fragrant branch of yore, and yeah. Then we came here, and yep, that was it. That was it. The Shaded Woods. Nice, nice. All right, getting close to the end of this little branch. I have the next episode is the Doors of Pharos here, and then we'll probably make our way up to the Seldora. Maybe up to Prowley Magus and Congregation. Possibly, maybe, we'll see. But, yeah. Yeah, sounds like a plan, So yeah, next episode, Doors of Pharos. And then maybe the first chunk of Seldora. We'll see how quickly we can get through the Doors of Pharos, because, you know, it shouldn't be too bad, but we'll see. Yep. Yeah, next episode. But again, that is for another episode, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.